appreciate your patience. I understand you guys have been in here a while, so I promise you I won't be very long. Athletes are made to go out in place and play the game of football, so that's what you want to go do. I'm anxious to go watch you play, but I do feel an obligation when they ask me to speak to share a couple of quick thoughts with you. When I was your age, I would always try to get a nugget from someone speaking to me that I can take with me, not a bunch of nuggets, because that's too much for me to handle. So once again, appreciate your patience. I want to make something real clear here, and it's an opportunity for me to speak to you, a group of fine players that took part of your summer to get better. There's a perception versus reality issue out there right now, and that's when a team loses a game. I want to ask you some questions every once in a while, so sit up tall for me. So when I ask you a question, answer to the best of your ability. So when a team loses a game, what's the media, what's the fan, who do they blame first? Right there, 477 loud, go. Who do they blame? Go, you didn't answer quick enough, go. Who do they blame? Right there, 763. They blame who? They blame coaches first, absolutely correct. And then they start blaming other people. Sometimes I hear coaches blame other people. Who do they blame next? Go. Players. There's a perception out there when a team loses a game, they have bad coaches and they have bad players. My years of experience, that's not true. That's not true. Every team's got great players. Every team's got great coaches. What you have to do is you have to dig deep. At Ohio State, we won 24 straight games. We started our career there. We came across a very good team, Michigan State. If we beat Michigan State, we go play for the national championship of college football. We lost that game. What happened? The media, the fans, who they blame? Blame the coaches, they blame the players. We call it BCD at Ohio State. You blame, you complain, and defend yourself. And the reason I tell you that, you as a player have a hell of a responsibility. You have to be part of the solution. You can't be the problem. So here's what we ask our players constantly, what I ask my staff constantly, I ask myself constantly. How do you go win a game? Very easy question, very complicated answer. Everybody stop talking for me, just a couple more minutes. And this is really important for you because you need to be part of the solution. You can't be part of the problem. I've coached a bunch of players now that are part of the solution. They help get things fixed. We lost that game, we lost the Orange Bowl, we lost to Virginia Tech, at one point lost 3 out of 4. There were a lot of problems people thought at Ohio State. Deep in my heart, I knew there was a small problem, and we had to get it fixed. To win a game against equated talent, like Michigan State's, like Clemson's, like the good teams out there, you have to operate at full capacity. Any idea what I mean by that? I'm going to ask you again, 475. What do I mean you have to operate at full capacity? Any idea? What's that? You have to play your best ability, but you're part of a unit on your team. So the units, there's 9 of them. 9 units, quarterbacks, receivers, running backs, tight ends, offensive line on offense, on defense, D-line, linebackers, corners, and safeties. For you to go in a game with equated talent, you have to be 9 strong. Why do Penn players play hard? Why do teams win? Why does Ohio State have the season we had last year? Because we created a culture where guys play for one another. I went to the Cavs game 2 days ago, about 3 or 4 days ago now. I'm from Northeast Ohio, big LeBron fan, and I seen a group of players play as hard as they possibly could for each other. Ohio State Buckeyes went on to win the national championship after that loss to Virginia Tech. Why? The perception is out there. We have great players and great coaches now. It's the same players, the same coaches that people were blaming. Here's what happened. A group of players didn't blame each other. They didn't complain about what they didn't have or they did have. They did defend each other by once again putting the blame on someone else. They got busy, they went to work, and they played for each other. And the result was phenomenal. So be part, take nothing else with you today from this little conversation. Look me right down here, and I'm done. Be part of the solution of your team. It's not going to be perfect. Something's going to happen this year in a football game. During the season, something's going to happen. You're going to have guys on your team going to blame each other. They're going to complain. Be part of the solution, don't be part of the problem. I've done this 29 years. I have no tolerance for people who are part of the problem. For people that are part of the solution, they end up becoming captains, they end up becoming all Big Ten, all Americans, and they usually get drafted in our place. And the good thing is right now, guess what we have in Ohio State? A bunch of players that want to be part of the solution, not the problem. So have a great day. I look forward to watching you.
Okay.